There's more people working full-time to kill babies than there are working full-time to save them.
As a youth pastor, I lost 2 students to suicide. One of them jumped off an overpass and I drove by her while the paramedics were taking her.
She had been in like 10 different homes, and every time they would move her to the next home, they would take all the things that they had bought with the state's money and give them to their biological children and send her to the next house.
And she was in a bed, as it were, but the bed was actually a sheet of masonite.
There's another side to the addiction that doesn't bring relief but brings bondage.
They had 60 girls from North Africa had been placed on this container. When they opened the container, 30 of the 60 young women had died.
She was beaten, she was drugged, and told, "You are owned and you're owned by me."
And I told her what happened. I said, but I didn't cry. I was determined. I will not cry. I will not cry. I will not cry.
Abortion is the leading cause of death in America. 2,363 children killed every single day. Almost 1 million children a year.
Last week we're on a ranch property. 5 girls abandoned. A 3-year-old naked throughout the night with the coyotes trying to eat them.
They left the military and no longer felt important. They have nothing to anchor their worth, their value, or their identity to, and so they drift again into hopelessness and despondency.
And you can't talk about pro-life without talking about human trafficking, without talking about the broken foster care system.
God is the God of redemption. God is the God of breakthrough. When you call upon Him and call upon His name, you will be saved. That Jesus is Lord and Lord above all.
Remember that God is a merciful God.
This is the call of the church.
So if we dare to profess our faith as Christians and say that that's who we are and what we believe, then we will take Jesus Christ's word seriously and we will stand up to fight for the least of these.
The world's not going to fix this. It's the church.
The fact is we can't do everything, but we can all do something.
It takes a generation to save a generation, and that's what we're here for.
God loves you. No matter where you live, no matter how your past looks like, God has a plan for you. I want you to know that I love you. We love you. We don't want anyone to ever think of giving up. We love you. God loves you. Stay here.
Nick Vujicic continues to be a major voice to this generation across the globe. His message of being a miracle, despite not receiving his miracle, resonates in a profound way with the hurting of the world. Throughout the almost 20-year history of Life Without Limbs, God has given us amazing ministry doors to walk through and incredible ministry partners to walk with. Our Champions for the Brokenhearted initiative has multiplied our ability not just to inspire the brokenhearted and reach the lost, but to give them expert insights into their challenges and next steps in their journey of healing and faith. Strategic partners like Hope for the Heart, I Am Second, Christian Vision Global, Multitood, and TBN are emerging to amplify this message and facilitate follow-up and healing for the brokenhearted. And now it is time to relaunch our 6,500-seat Big Jesus tent in Texas. We are already securing the land and creating the church and ministry partnerships that we will need to host 12 nights in the tent in 2023. The Big Jesus tent will be a hub for the lost, the curious, and the skeptical to gather to hear the good news of Jesus. The Big Jesus tent combines anointed worship, hundreds of volunteers, and ministry partners to provide support and resources to the brokenhearted.
give courage, inspiration, and hope to so many. I love listening to your messages.
You don't know this, but you saved my life with your words. I was very suicidal for a long time, but I listened to you over and over again and found strength and hope.
The section on prayer in the Free in My Faith program and Nick's videos actually taught me how to pray.
I saw his tour in Kenya, and he is such a blessing and comfort to many. Some of us were Muslims, but we got a chance to follow Christ.